What the deal, my people? You know what it is. Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you, another one, and this one is motherfucking Gendry.
You know who it is. It's the Don Tony Teflon, House Teflon. We pull the string. It's the Don Tony Teflon, House Teflon. We pull the string.
More leak footage. You know, I love it and I hate it at the same time. You know what I mean? If you put it out there, I got to look. But I wish you didn't put it out there. But if you do, I'm gonna look. Alright, so let's break down exactly what's going on in this scene. The Don will tell you what he thinks, and usually what the Don thinks is right. So we got Gendry, Sir Davos. We have seen this before in a boat, a canoe, whatever you want to call it. But the thing we haven't seen before is this goddamn Warhammer. And that is King Robert's Warhammer. The hammer he used to cave in Rhaegar Targaryen's chest. The hammer he used to create the bloody ford in the hands of Gendry. I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't. If I like this at all as a Baratheon fan. But we see this going down. So obviously this means a couple of things. Number one, somehow Davos has convinced Jon Snow that Gendry is important and that he's the guy to take over Storm's End. Obviously, we still seeing the Stark-Baratheon alliance going down, so that's why Jon Snow would approve it. But to him, just to believe Davos, is Melisandre back in the mix? Is she there also backing up this story? But for whatever the reason, Jon Snow must approve this and send Davos off to go rescue Gendry and get King Robert's Warhammer. I think the Warhammer is the thing of importance that we're talking about here. We then see Sir Davos scamper off away from Gendry and the Warhammer. It seems like he's going to talk to two people, and the two people he talks to seem like gold cloaks. So now I have to assume that they are in King's Landing at this time, and Davos is trying to smuggle Gendry and the Warhammer out of King's Landing. It makes perfect sense. Obviously, if it's Robert's Warhammer, that's where it would be, is King's Landing. So Davos goes over here and he tries to talk some sense into these Kingsguard. Now, since Gendry is not by Davos, we can assume that they are looking for Gendry, and Davos is trying to use some of that swag he got. You know, Davos got the gift of gab, and it seemed like it worked because it looked like he buy these mugs off, and that's just the way it seemed like right here. Like he paid these cats off and they are cool with it. Now, we know we had a casting for a guard, a city guard. I believe that these are the city guards that were casted. And I think this is the scene that they were talking about that was leaked before, that they're going to be in the scene. This is the scene, people, that they are talking about. No doubt about it. Now, when you see the city guard, the King's Guard, the city watch or whatever they're called, you know what I'm talking about, these gold bastards. When you see them out here, one must think that it's Cersei Lannister. You know, Cersei Lannister must control them. That's why she's the one who wants the Warhammer back. You know, but then when you see this next scene, and obviously, before I say that, it has to be for the Warhammer. You see them searching this thing, right? So they're definitely searching for the Warhammer. So then, all of a sudden, you see Tyrion Lannister. And this gives you pause. If Tyrion is there and this is King's Landing, then that means Cersei is gone. She's assed out. She's escaped to Casterly Rock. So Tyrion is there, and it would seem, Tyrion's down with Daenerys. Is this situation? Is Tyrion going behind Daenerys' back right now? Is this situation going on? Because you would think that maybe Daenerys would want to keep the Warhammer for herself. This is the Warhammer that killed her brother. So she may want to keep this Warhammer for herself or something. She may want to kill Gendry, Daenerys, because that's Robert's son. She may want to take him out. Daenerys could be the bad person in this situation, people. Think about it. She could be going mad a little bit. But Gendry the bull, he knows something's up. The man is not stupid. And that is when he layeth the hammer downeth on these gold cloaks, knocking them silly. And then you might think, Tyrion could be down with them or something like that. But we see Tyrion throw what looks like a little bit of money inside of the boat. Was this the bribe that Davos just gave them, and Tyrion is returning the bribe to them? This still leaves a lot of questions, especially with Tyrion Daenerys. Is he really down? Is he not down with Daenerys? Is he going behind her back? That's what I'm thinking when I see this. And then no doubt that Tyrion is down with them because he's helping them push the boat out of there. So this is what it seems like to me. This is a crazy situation going on here. Every year you think that, Daenerys is going to be this nice girl. She's going to meet Jon Snow. She's going to marry him. This is what it's going to be, just that and the other. You don't know, people. It may not go down just like that right off the bat. You know what I mean? She may, Tyrion may be looking at her like, this chick is a little crazy. She's not what I thought she was. You know what I mean? She's trying to burn people. And you never know. You just don't know, people. But that's my thoughts. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Tell me what these pictures mean to you. So, if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this. Please spread this across the realm. And please subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace! And stay sexy.
Tony Teflon, Tony Teflon, Tony Teflon, Tony Teflon, Teflon 316. Peace.
And I'm out. Stay sexy.